Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, if you're new here, my name is Tori and I am going to be planning in my A5 Hobonichi hone for the week of June the 17th through the 23rd. I apologize in advance. Wait a minute. Is that the right week? Is it? No, it's not. Haha. Oh my goodness, that would have been very, very annoying if I had planned for it. Anyways, so planning for the week of June the 10th through the 16th. Okay, so what I was trying to say was I apologize for the lighting situation. I have spent like the majority of the day in Bridgerton land, so I just got, normally I try to film in natural light if all possible, but I don't know, sometimes you just don't get to it and we're left with the lighting that we can create by ourselves. So I am thinking I am going to use these sweet peas flowers from Karina Loves to Plan and some kind of washi that will go with it. Two very tough decisions here. I'll go with the purpley one. I don't think there's anything else that would look especially... No. Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, I have been watching and rewatching and watching and rewatching Bridgerton because the second part comes back this coming week, which I am beyond excited for. I think it's a very, it's kind of a cliche to like something so mainstream, but there's a reason it's mainstream, and there's nothing wrong with liking things in the mainstream, as much as my little preteen emo heart would say otherwise. But I don't know, I think the showrunners do a fantastic job of telling a story that just makes you want to root for the characters, and my current conflict is the fact that I honestly kind of like the show better than the books, and as a avid book reader, that hurts a little to say, because it's like you want the book to do better so you can have the satisfaction of being like, well, the book was better. But I don't know, y'all, these books were written in like the early 2000s and they show, and that's not necessarily anything bad about them, because I've enjoyed what I've read so far, but it's not been like the most revolutionary of reads. I just finished Benedict's book today, so I've read 1, 2, and 3, and 1 wasn't as enjoyable to me, and then 2 is okay, but still not as enjoyable. 3, this is the third one. Benedict's story is like the first that has felt like I could root for both the female and the male character. I don't know, the book versions of Anthony and Simon are not I don't think they hold up to the show versions. Trying not to lose count while I talk to you, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but also, I don't think, any guy, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that it's hard to root for a male character in a Regency setting who is a proclaimed rake, is the term that they use, and like, I don't know, I feel like it's all of the male characters of Bridgerton so far in the books and in the show. Like, they've all been around the block, if you know what I mean. And I'm just like, yes, but I just, the deep, illogic, what am I trying to say? Goodness. I just wish the guys hadn't slept around so much, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But not that like detracts from the value of who they are, because if you were to flip that around and have that thought about females, that would be problematic. But yeah, I'm just conflicted on this kind of setup of like a man who's had all the experience and a woman who hasn't. Granted, I understand that the time period kind of boxes the author into that, but it would still be refreshing to like have one Regency thing where the guy is just as inexperienced as the woman, just to see what he would do. But I know that's not really what's going on. At this point, I'm just rambling. I don't even know why I'm still talking about this, but I mean, I've been just consuming all the Bridgerton stuff, I guess. And honestly, I've heard not the greatest things about the book version of Colin, so I'm kind of like nervous for the next one. And but I'm also like secretly really excited that they announced that Benedict's season is coming next, because I just finished that book and I really, really enjoyed like Benedict as a character, but also Violet, their mother, like has a huge moment in Benedict's book that I'm like, I wish we could have seen that already, you know? Like, I love Violet as a character. I love the actress who plays her in the show, and so I think it'll be cool to see like how that changes when the show translates it to what they decide to do with her, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because I feel like Violet's been pretty, I don't know, true to the books so far, but I like some agency for Violet. And we are seeing some happen in the season, but I don't know if I want romantic agency. I just want like to know her better as a character. And I think Benedict's storyline does a great job of showing who she is as a character without a romantic interest. So yeah, I don't think that has dried quite yet. So I'm gonna do swatches, and I'm just pulling colors that I think will go well with these stickers. So it's kind of like a pastel-y situation, which I think complements my topic of what I'm talking about right now pretty well. I just think Karina's artwork is really pretty, and I like her style. So putting some sweet peas down. Do that for now, and then I can draw in the arrows. It looks way more, like this looks way more orange on the screen right now than it does in person. That looks way more muted, but it almost looks like bubble gum on the sheet, but not on the screen, that's for sure. Interesting. Okay, so we do the same old schedule. And it is week 2 of summer programs. So that means we go back to regularly scheduled programs, if I can speak today, and special programs on top of said regular programs. Okay, I don't really care that this doesn't match because I'm just trying to use up the sticker, so I'm okay with it. This week, but I am really excited to see the next part of season 3, and I love Nicola Coughlan. I genuinely think she's just such a bright person, and every interview I watch of her, she seems really nice and like really approachable, and so I'm just rooting for her season because she is amazing. And I first was introduced to her when I watched Dairy Girls, and my husband actually watched it after me, and he watched it because he oversaw me watching it. And you know how, like, especially with men, they'll like pretend they're not interested in the show that you're watching because you're watching it, and then they get interested later. Yeah, it was one of those things. And then he was like, that show's freaking hilarious. Have you seen it all the way through? And I was like, yes. Who do you think you got the idea to watch it from was? I have great taste in television. Not really, but I did think it was kind of... I like to do that to my husband. I like to pretend I'm not interested in something and then slowly draw him in. Like, I like to Jedi mind trick him about TV shows. I think it's funny. Because we're both very, like, I don't want to watch that because somebody else wants to watch it, you know, where you kind of, I think I ripped that sticker. I did. I was like, what is going on? Very delicate. Okay. But I was trying to say, like, you know how... somebody recommends you something, and just because they recommended it to you, you're like, I won't be watching that anytime soon. And it's not even about the person who recommended it. It's just, like, somebody tells you to read something or watch something, and you're like, nah, you know? And it's just a contrarian thing that has nothing to do with the person. It's just one of those... I don't know if it's just me and him, but we definitely do that to each other. And so I like to Jedi mind trick him by not saying anything about things and then slowly get him interested in something. Because I know that if I suggest that we watch it, he'll be like, no. And I'm sure that's not the most emotionally mature thing ever, but we both do it to each other. So these are just the sweetest little... flowers. I know I covered up Monday, but what do we do on Monday nights anyways? Nothing. So I get this one, and we'll put it there. And then okay, there's a sticker sheet. Yay! I just like it. I like it a lot. I'm not sure about the placement of this. I don't know. But would it be forgiving is the question. Oh, I'm already tearing it. Oh, okay, I'm leaving it. But yeah, I'm not sure about that, but what's done is done. Can't really take it back. Okay, so then we go to the monthly to see what the week has in store. So, I think I'm going to continue using this dot marker and then maybe bring in the pink one. I don't know. We'll do a little bit of all three. So technically 2, 3, and 4 is what we have. I'm going to do pink for circulation. You can barely see it. All right. Circulation. And then 4 is graphic novel squad. Oops, sorry. And then 5 is anime and manga club. Okay, and I don't know. It's giving Bridgerton without saying Bridgerton to me. Like the pastels, the florals, the soft colors. It feels very appropriate for the week. But best believe, I have one thing on my mind on this day. And I think there are worse things to be, you know, obsessed about. So I'll take it. All right, and then we have Smokey the Bear coming to visit. And then we have this is going to be hilarious because I have hired a teenager who whose mom is a school teacher in our area, and he has volunteered for me in the past for like hours for Boy Scouts and stuff. So he's really, I wouldn't say timid, but he's just really quiet, and he's this really tall kid, and he's like taller than me already. Not that that's hard because I'm only 5 foot, but I don't even think he's 16, and he is like a weed, just shot up into the air. And I've hired him. He's going to be dressing in the Smokey the Bear suit, which I think will be hilarious. And the kids will love him for it. So I think it'll be okay. But I offered to pay him a little bit of money for it so he wouldn't be completely miserable for no reason. So we have teen book club this day. And then we have the magic show and minute to win it. So that's going to be at 2. And then the magic show will be at 11. And then Thursday shouldn't be anything, I don't think, other than the most important part. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm already annoying you and you're not interested in Bridgerton. I don't know what to tell you. I am interested in it, so you can just, I guess, hear me ramble if you're still here. This is the magic show. Magic show. And then minute to win games. Alrighty, now to put in our regulars, we of course need our lucky ducky, handy dandy trash can to put in. Take out trash. All right, and then what do we want to do? We want to still the same stuff that I didn't do last week because I just wasn't motivated and had tons going on. We'll put read a book again. And then I'll I'll do order groceries because we're kind of low. All right. I'm gonna try to figure out if I have anything that I can use for the Bridgerton note. Don't know. It's giving. No, I don't know. I don't like any of that. For this, let's see if we have anything in here that would work. I have those cloud post-it note thingies. Maybe they're either in here or they're, yeah, these things. Or I could use a Coffee Monsters Co. But I think I like these better. Yeah. Okay. Then learn our lesson that really we should have just been using the jet stream the whole time. Also, I shared, I think by the time you see this video, I will have shared that I bought some Uni Jetstream refills. This is like a 0.38, I think. It doesn't say it anywhere, but I bought 0.5 millimeter tips on the refills, and they are extremely like the difference is laughable. So I just ended up buying a 0.5 millimeter Uni Jetstream because I bought 2 colors of refills for a pen that is not even the size of 0.5. Let me tell you, that was a saga. All right, how to fit in Bridgerton in these little things. Okay, it's not the cutest, but it'll do, and I like the little cloud. So where do I want to put it though? I'll put it down here because I don't know what I'm eventually going to be doing, if I'll even get to it on the Thursday. So I don't want to block out the time where I memory keep, because I want to make sure that that reflects what I actually do. And I can find where they went in the first place. I think it was here. Lots of sticky note stickers, and I don't use them enough. Then I wanted to use a payday sticker. I think we can use, I'll use the last script on that, because why not? So, put this up here. Okay. Oh, I do have a, that's what I was reading. I have a patron thing at 1. So another Cricut appointment. Okay. I think that is the week. There's something I'm forgetting. Let me check my rings. I want to make sure I didn't have anything else, because that's gonna be okay. Yeah, that'll be it. So this was this past week. It's really cute. I love the Kina Prince layout, or the stickers. I think they're adorable. Overall, it's been a pretty busy week. But yeah, I haven't even written anything in Sundays yet. But this is the week ahead of us. So if you spent this much time with me, thank you so much for listening to my incoherent babble about the Bridgerton life and whatnot. And I hope you'll consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and that you would give this video a thumbs up to help see my channel grow. And I will catch you all in the next one, friends. Bye.